Hey, that's a nice little flow right there. If I was a rapper, I'd be rapping today. Not a rapper though. Not a rapper. Ah! Hey, we got sound effects on deck already, ready to go. So let that play for a few seconds. How y'all doing? Welcome. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Sounds like about that music. That's a nice little flow. Like it. Doing something a little different. I usually play music anyway. I don't ever just bob my head on the beat stuff. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all know who I am, Solomon Savora. You know, it's faith-based workplace. You got the logo back behind me. You know, how y'all doing, man? It's Sunday evening. I'm recording this because I got another travel thing going on, so I want to make sure I get a video out this week. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. This one, I changed the thumbnail slightly, but some of y'all seen the thumbnail the other day. But this one is Love Bomb or Blinded by Love. Tweaked it a little bit. Love Bomb or Blinded by Love. That's what we'll go discuss this evening. And like I say, this taking the place of my normal Wednesday live, which is okay. You know, I'm gonna make it a premiere, so I'm gonna record it right now, upload it on YouTube. So it's already gonna be set, ready to go for Wednesday. I'll be able to be in the chat with you again. Like I said, I'm gonna start switching up doing that sometime when I do have travel things going on. That way we still get a message out. Hopefully it's a fire message. Hopefully you can learn from it. Hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, man, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know why you're not subscribed to the channel. If you're not following me on TikTok, I don't know why you're not following me on TikTok. We over there going off on TikTok too, you know. So I'm enjoying myself, as you can see. It's always fun. It's always awesome to get in front of other Christ followers, other believers, and be able to talk about, you know, Christ, try to deliver people to Christ, talk about Jesus, talk about God, you know, just talk about the Holy Spirit, talk about praise reports, you know what I'm saying? So we in here getting it in, you know what I'm saying? I'm having fun. I don't know about you. You should be having fun. Let me close this out at the bottom down here. Hold on. Let me take this off. All right. But thank y'all for being here. Like I say, usually I'm live 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, but this right here gonna be a premiere. So we'll be back live next Wednesday. And I think, let me get that announcement out of the way, because we're doing this like it's a regular live. So we're gonna go ahead and do what we do. I think the next live, actually, I don't have it loaded. Hold on, let me do something. I'm in my computer, so we can do this right quick. Let me see. Do I have it downloaded? I know I gotta download it somewhere. Where is it at? Anyway, the one for, I'm trying to find it. When did I download this thing? I don't know where it's at. Says what happened when you're not prepared. I thought I had it already in my slides, but it's all good. Oh, there you go. There you go. I know I had it. I was like, wait, I didn't did this, and I put it up there before. But the next live, I think you go wanna. This is gonna be, I guess, along the lines. I don't know, because I ain't wrote it up yet. Haven't did a lot of research on it, although I know some of the stuff. This one is gonna be similar to the one I did on witchcraft. You wasn't here for the one I did on witchcraft. Go check that video out. So I'm giving you time to check out the witchcraft video. I think it's called Witches Are Roaming. And I also had one on warlocks and Halloween or something like that. Go check out those 2 videos, because this one right here, this gonna be, I ain't gonna say it's part 3, but this one is sorcery and narcissism. So you're gonna want to check that out the following week. So I think this gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a great I think this gonna be good. So you want to check that one out the following week. It's sorcery and narcissism, but we're gonna be live on that. We're gonna be live. So check that out. So let me get that announcement out of the way right quick so we can go ahead and get started. I don't want to waste too much of y'all time. If you're not following my wife, you're missing out. Incredible woman of God. She actually has a podcast she just did right here in Houston with a man, Black Jew. That's going to be dropping. I think it's this. No, is it this week? I can't remember. I think it's this week. Shannon gonna be in the chat, so she better tell you. I think this week. I'm gonna get her to put that link in there for that podcast. You might have seen it on her social media and stuff. You following her on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. She dropped it on there, but it's gonna be dropping, I think, this week. I heard a little snippet of it, and then I heard it's go, and then she's doing another one this week, on Tuesday, doing another podcast. So look how God is, blessing us and moving us around, having us doing stuff. So follow Shannon. She's live usually every Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Central Standard, that means Central America. Nah, I'm messing with y'all, bro. I'm messing around. But Central Standard Time, people always ask what's the difference. Eastern is an hour ahead of Central. Then you got Pacific. They 2 hours usually behind. That's like California and stuff like that. So that's usually how that works. But yeah, so it'll be 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, Saturday. Matter of fact, she'll be live this Saturday because she didn't go live this past Saturday, yesterday, because it was I'm at a loss for words. Oh, our son's birthday. So that's why she didn't do the live yesterday, but she will be back, y'all. For all y'all that's missing her, she will be back live next Saturday. And then follow her, sign up for the email list. She always putting out phenomenal email letters and stuff. So follow her on that. You can check out that. What else? Oh, CBU for the ladies. If you're not part of CBU, Chainbreaker University, again, you can go to our website. I have it listed right there at the end of that announcement right there, www.narcfreeliving.com. So go check out my wife, CBU. That's for the ladies. So check her out, follow her. We doing things over here. I know y'all doing things over there. What else? What other announcement we got? Mine. If you're not following me on TikTok, man. If you're not following me on TikTok, you're missing out. Because I go live on TikTok sometimes too. And a lot of times it's impromptu. Did you miss these lives? I was live, I think, twice this week on TikTok. And God just get on there. Matter of fact, I was live. When was it? I think it was Friday night. I think. Yeah, Friday night. I was live at like 12 something in the morning. I ain't never been live that late before. Not saying that's gonna be a reoccurring thing, but had like 40 something people in there. It was real nice, different people, asking questions and stuff about narcissistic abuse, and then they telling their testimonies in the chat about how they healing and stuff like that. I'm telling you. If you're not on TikTok, you're missing out. That's all I think I can tell you. I ain't trying to convince you to join it, but you're missing out. So come over there if you want to come over there. My name and stuff right there on TikTok. And then if you want to do real estate stuff or follow and see beautiful homes, I got to do some posters on that, matter of fact. I have my real estate TikTok as well. You see @Savor_realtor HTX, which is Houston, Texas. And then on my Instagram, I'm really, doing a lot of stuff, a lot of posters on Instagram. So if you just want to look at homes and just follow me, to look at videos and homes and different things you should be doing to buy a home, follow me. If you're dealing with domestic violence, 1-800-799-SAFE. Once again, 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 7233. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. 1-800-273-TALK. Or you can text 988 and somebody will get in touch with you. It's man 24/7. Let me turn my fan on. I turned it off. Don't know why. She got all these lights on, so I turn them lights on. It's a little hot in here. A little hot. Your boy, I got your water. I got my water, but I got to turn the fan on. But let's get started with this. Like I said, it's not gonna be. I don't know how long this live gonna be. What it's recording, this premiere. This is what it's gonna be. Oh, and hit that like button. That's that thumbs up. Look something like this. Not really like this, but something like that. Hit that like button, man, and share this out. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to join the channel, I don't even have my link in here for joining the channel. Now that I think about it. But if you want to join the channel, you can hit join. And I drop videos over there. Matter of fact, I need to record one. I'll probably record it this week. Drop it this week. I dropped 2 like the last couple of weeks. So I will be dropping one. That way, you want to hold my end of the bargain. So I'll drop videos. I do pictures and little, things that you won't get to see on regular YouTube. So check me out over there. All right, y'all, let's get into this. I didn't waste enough of your time with announcements. So the difference between love bombing and real love. Difference between love bombing and real love. A lot of us have been a victim or have been tricked into love bombing. I'm going to break that down a little bit because love bombing, the narcissists are people like that. The reason why I started saying people like that, because let's just be honest, everybody's not a narcissist, and I think we can agree to that. But a lot of people use the same tactics as a narcissist. That don't necessarily mean they're a narcissist. So they'll use love bombing, they'll use smear campaigns. They might not be narcissists, but they still using these tactics. So that's why I say narcissists and people like them. But anyway, so we're gonna discuss the difference between love bombing and real love. Let's get into it. I'm just having fun. I'm in the house by myself right now. I'm just having fun. I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hit all the sound effects and stuff. I do it when they're here too. It don't matter, I guess. I do it when my wife's here too. All right. So let's break this down. So love bombing is tricking you with materialistic gifts, over complimenting. What I mean by that, materialistic gifts, that's gonna be what I always talk about. For the ladies, it'd be like the purses, the jewelry, you know, the rings, the watches, the earrings, the chains, the ankle bracelets, the bracelets, the handbags, you know what I'm saying? Clothing, you know, all that stuff, cars, you know, that's all materialistic stuff. And when I'm talking about materialistic, that's stuff that you can't take with you to your grave. I mean, yeah, you can put a watch on in the grave and, you know, I guess, but you get what I'm saying. So over complimenting, that's the people that, I mean, they compliment you on everything. Like they doing the most, like they're going like overboard on the compliments. So we want to make sure that the people that we have around us are not over compliment. It's okay to give a compliment, but then they over compliment. It's like you gotta wonder what's their hidden agenda, like what they're trying to accomplish by complimenting you so much. They got women that do this, and they have men that do this, but they over compliment you. And then the other one I put in there, and telling you I love you more than usual. I mean, I tell Shannon I love her. She say I love you. You know, we say it all the time, but then they got some people, they just do it overboard. I mean, but it's overboard to the point where I'm saying it's you looking at them with the side eye, like what are you really trying to accomplish with doing it? And they doing it in public all the time, making it seem like their marriage is perfect or their relationship is perfect with their boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's like, really, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, you have to understand the people that we are around. You got to understand society. You have to understand the world that we live in. You have to understand the tricks and the tactics of the enemy. And love bombing is one of those tricks that they do. And it's not real love. It's fake. It's phony. It's like a $3 bill. Let's just be honest. But hey, it's one of those things. Hey, I ain't got no audience, so I got to hit the button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be laughing. I don't know. So sometimes we become blinded by love because maybe we're lonely. You know, when you're lonely, when you get that first glimpse or that first person comes to your life, you know, if you've been lonely for a while or whatever, and that's what I goes on to say, when you have been single for numerous years, practicing abstinence or whatever the case is, when you get that first dose of love, and it might be just the smallest thing, we can become blinded by that because it's been a while. Let's just be honest. Shannon always say the hot box. what she say on the channel, you know what I'm saying? My wife, he said your hot box, you know what I'm saying, or that bed, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends, you know, because you're wanting and basically hoping and some of y'all praying, you know, you meet somebody, and I get it, you know, but sometimes we can be blinded by love. We can be blinded by, I should have put blinded by fake love, because that's not real love. Because see, if you get involved with a narcissist or somebody like that, these people know you've been lonely. And how do they know you've been lonely? Well, you posting it all over social media. They know you ain't had a boyfriend or a man for the last 2-3 years. Just saying. They know you ain't been with a woman or whatever for the last 2-3 years since you divorced your wife. They know that because you telling everybody your business. Or I done said this before, and I keep saying this: on your first date, you spill all the beans on date one. And I get it. They ask the question, you know, how long you been, you know, single? Just say, it's been a while, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting back into it. You ain't got to say it been 8 years. You ain't got to say it been 4 years I've been single. But, hey, you pray over yourself before you go into that date, and you do what you got to do accordingly. You get what I'm saying? So don't overshare, because these jokers will use the same stuff that you're saying. They will try to use it against you. Is all I'm saying. Put this down a little bit. So we don't want that, y'all like my background? Hold on, let me change my background. I'm just doing the most. I'm in here just doing the most. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, they got another background. I like this one. Let me see. They have another one. Let's try this one. Let's try this. I ain't never used this one before. What's this? Nah, I don't like the pink and blue. I don't like that one. Too bright. Hey, man, bear with me. There's some new ones. I ain't seen these yet. There's some new. I don't like that either. It look like I'm stuck in some Like one of the, remember the old McDonald's playgrounds? Like I'm stuck in there or something. I don't know what that is. This might be nice. Going through a little weird jungle. I don't know about that one either. I know you're like, what does this do? Hey, I'm gonna keep this one for a little while. I'm gonna keep this one for a little while. All right. Keep that one for a little while. Let me see, what is this though? Let me see, what is this? This is not. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Let me go back to that. All right. So we have to understand that sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we blinded by love, and it's been a while. We don't want to get tricked. So your prayer life has to be on just another level. Your discernment has to be on 1,000, or like I say, another level. Your faith has to be on another level. Because remember, you getting back into the dating game. You know, you've been out for a while. It's been a few years. You know, you went through a divorce, been with a narc. You didn't been hurt. So a lot of us don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Don't really want to talk to nobody like that. And I get it. We all been there. So you're in that season of wilderness. Go check out my video. I done did a few videos about wilderness. So you're in that season of wilderness. So therefore, you don't really want to date anybody, be with anybody. And then it's this one person that slips through the cracks and they make an impression on you. But our discernment, and hopefully the friends around us, you know what I'm saying, people around us would tell us that something is off with this person. See, you might not see it. See, you got to understand that we're blinded by love and we might not see it. And the reason why we might not see it is because, like I said, we've been lonely. We've been out of the game for a while. It's like an NBA basketball player. You get what I'm saying? If they get hurt, you know, injured a meniscus or torn ACL, MCL, whatever the case is, and they out for a year and a half, 2 years. See, the game is fast. So trying to get back on the court, now they'll do everything they have to do to prepare, you know, preparation. Same thing you should be doing while you in that season of wilderness. You should be preparing and going through preparation stages of maybe your helpmate, or maybe, you know, your kingdom spouse, or maybe you doing business and stuff, your kingdom businesses or whatever, or maybe you fixing your credit. But my point is, during that season of wilderness or during that season of hurt, we're talking about the NBA player, you get what I'm saying? They in a season where they're trying to heal themselves through medication, through therapy, through stretches, through surgery, you know, things like that. Shannon said something a while back. See, some of us have to go through surgery, like spiritual surgery. You know, you have to go through that surgery. So if you been out the game for a while, a couple of years, see, the game is going to be faster. Things have changed. If you've been out of here 4 or 5 years, they didn't got new dating sites and new dating apps and people saying different things from what they said 4 or 5 years ago. You get what I'm saying? So we have to understand, we have to do our research. You see what I'm saying? And we have to understand that we was hurt last time when we were with the narcissist, and we don't want that again. So we praying to God, I need an increase in that faith. I need an increase in my discernment. I need to make sure my picker is right. Something else my wife says all the time. I need to make sure my picker is right, because last time, or the last few times, my picker was broken. So I need to be able to understand the difference between love bombing, and I don't want to be love blinded. I want this thing to be pure, but I want it to be spiritual, like, you know, godly love. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully that makes sense, what I'm saying with the NBA player or even an NFL player, you know, same thing. If a quarterback or something hurts his knee or whatever, he can't just expect to come back in after a year and just expect to catch it like that. It doesn't work like that. It's going to take a little time. You know, it's going to show some rust. The throws going to be a little bit off of their quarterback. They might be a little bit high, a little bit low, throwing them into the dirt, because the game is fast. You know, you've been out 2 years or whatever, it's fast. But once after, you know, practice, you know, the old saying, practice makes perfect. So after practicing and after doing this thing a few different times, you know, then they can start to process and maybe get back in the game flow. You know, same thing with us, you know, or with you, I should say, when you've been in a situation and then all of a sudden things happen, you go through, you know, this stage of wilderness or whatever, getting back into the game, it's going to be different. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But, hey, take all the time you need. Take all the time you need. You feel me? You know, I'm going to switch this again. Let me go to them. I'm going to keep it like this for right now. Let me go back over here. So let's get into our first Bible verse, Galatians 5:22 through 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things, there's no law. But the fruit of the Spirit is love. First thing it says is love. And we're talking about love blind and all these things. But the fruit of the Spirit is love. Remember, we always say test the Spirit by the Spirit. So if you're not testing the Spirit by the Spirit, you can be blinded by love or you can be love bombed. See, if it's real love, you're going to know that, not just physically, not through gifts, materialistic things. You're going to feel that love. You're going to feel it. I was watching the game last night. I stayed up to about 1-something this morning, watching Colorado versus Colorado State. Deion Sanders, if you got to follow football, is the coach of Colorado now. And one portion of the game, his son, one of his sons, he got two sons that play on the team, but one of his sons plays defense. He plays cornerback. Well, actually, he plays safety. I lie. He plays safety. I take that back. He plays safety. So playing safety, he intercepted a ball and did what they call a pick six, ran it back for a touchdown. Well, when he came on the sideline, his dad embraced him, gave him a hug, and showed him love. Now, some of us, that's all we need is a hug. We think that's love. And in that situation, that was love. As a father showing his son love. But the narcissist will do those same things. See, they'll watch stuff like that, like, oh, all I got to do is get him a hug when they do something good. You see what I'm saying? See how the enemy tricks things? So they love bombing you and they blind you with love because they don't really know how to love. Narcissists do not know how to love. So they'll see things like that. They'll see other people hugging their husbands or wives, and then they'll use that. Oh, I need to hug them more. Or they'll go do research. You think they're not smart? They're smart. They'll do research. It says, you got to hug your wife and tell her I love you. And that's what that fool started doing. Because you go from him not saying anything to all of a sudden, he said, I love you, because he know how they say that? Your love language. Your love language is, communication or whatever the case it may be. So he knows that you want to hear that. So he's going to say that. And he's going to say it all the time. And it gets back to what I was saying earlier, when they just overdo it. Just saying. That ain't what you want. That's drama. That's that drama sound, drama alert. So you don't want them overdoing it and showing you fake love. So love is kind. You know what I'm saying? We got a Bible verse about that too. Love is kind. And don't boast and don't envy. But you have to understand that narcissists, they do the exact opposite of all this stuff. Everything that we're talking about, they do the exact opposite when it comes to love, joy, patience, peace. Okay, let's pick out two of them. We're gonna do peace. Have you ever been? I want you to answer in the chat when you hear this. Have you ever had peace while you were married or dating a narcissist? I'll wait. All right, and if the narcissist was your mom or grandmother, whoever whoever in that sentence, did you have peace when you were around the narcissist? I'll wait. Y'all can go ahead and answer yes, no, or whatever. And then during this premiere, I'm gonna answer myself. I mean, if you had, maybe you had. I don't know. But was it peaceful? And the second part of that question, I'll wait while y'all still answering. I think y'all probably still chiming in and answering. Give it a little bit. I don't hit that one that often. I'm just stalling while you answer the question. So now the second part of that, let's see. So did you experience faithfulness? Let's use that one. Did you experience faithfulness from the narcissist? Well, I ain't gonna answer that one yet. I'm gonna wait. So the first one was, did you have peace during that relationship, whoever the narcissist was? The second part of this, was it faithfulness? Now, I'm not just talking about spouses. And I know y'all gonna say, well, the spouse, or they cheated on me. Okay, I get that, and that's a good answer. But I'm talking about if it's a mother, how do we represent, how do we distinguish or determine faithfulness? Okay, that's easy. If your mom lied on you, threw you under the bus, started a smear campaign against you to the family, I don't think that's not faithful. That's not being faithful. That's being kind of evil. Yeah, she might not cheat. That's your mama or that's your daddy. But you see what I'm saying? So there's two parts of that question, so you can answer them in the chat. So let's keep moving. Thank y'all for being here again. God bless y'all for everybody that's in this premiere. Not experiencing real love from our parent can trick us with a love bomb. See, if we never experience real love, from our parents, because they raised us, how do we actually know real love? Let me hit the, where is it? So what I mean by that is, if we wasn't ever taught real love from our parents or aunties or grandmothers or the people that adopted us, however you want to look at that, if we never experienced that, how can we really know real love? Now, we might have ideas because they might have did some evil stuff, so we know not to do those things because we didn't like the way they feel, so we know we don't want to do that to our children. So I get that part. But if we never experienced it, and our parents never taught us, never tried to show us real love. Your mother or father married for 30, 40 years. A lot of people like to bring that up. But if they was married for 30, 40 years and Papa had, I didn't say this before, Papa had Sister Joe down the street pregnant with a whole nother family, is that real love? No. That means your daddy is a cheater and got a whole nother family down there. It's just your mama took up for it. Not took up for it. It's just that your mama just let it slide. She knew about it. She called herself number one. She said Sister Joe was number two. But what she didn't realize that Sister Charlene down there was number three. But she stayed 3-4 blocks on the other side of the city. So Papa had 3 families. But Mama knew about the other 2. She knew you had stepbrothers and stepsisters. And she held that lie in for how many years? People in the town would talk. You would go to school. People would mention your dad over at Sister Joe's house, Sister Charlene house. Just saying. So it makes you wonder, again, is that real love? That's not, it's real. Because, at some point or sometime, us as children, we figure out certain things ourselves. So now you didn't figure out that dad has 2 other families in the same city. So that's not showing you real love. That's not being a great example for real love. If the mother bringing men in and out the house, or if the father bringing women in and out the house, is that showing you real love? No. It's showing you that they got some hoe-like tendencies. Excuse my wording, but it's true. It's showing that they have some hoe-like tendencies, like they sleeping around. They have STDs. I said this on my TikTok last night. They have sexually transmitted demons, and some of them got sexually transmitted diseases because they never was taught how to love by their parents. You see what I'm saying? So it goes back to my old video, and I still love it. I'm going to bring that video back. The root cause of narcissistic abuse, because see, the root cause is you was never shown love or taught love. Your mother and father was never shown love or taught love. Their mother and father was never shown love. You see where I'm going with this? It's a generational curse that needs to be broken. It's more than a red flag. It's way more than that. Way more than a red flag. This is something that cuts and hurts deep, because when you think about it, at some point or sometime you would think one of these sets of mothers and fathers would have been like, you know what? Nah, this happened to my mother and father. This happened to my grandmother. And see where I'm going? It's going to stop with me. But nobody ever decided to stand up and take charge of the situation. Nobody wanted to be that generational curse breaker. Nobody wanted to go to God and pray about this thing and realize that all their family, everybody stayed together for 40, 50 years. But everybody got 2-3 families. Well, the dad got 2-3 families around the city. That's not right. That's not. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. So when people say that, I'm happy that to hear, oh yeah, your mom and daddy stayed together 40 years. But then when you press them just a little bit, if you just ask them a couple of questions, oh yeah, you'll begin to understand. Because think about it. How can you have a stepbrother or a stepsister if your mom and daddy been together 30, 40, 50 years? Unless they were before your mom and daddy got together. But if you say they're the same age as you, or they younger than you, well, that means daddy been sleeping around with somebody. Just saying. Or if you got one of your brothers that don't look like the family, that means your mama might have been sleeping around with somebody. The daddy know about it, but he stayed. And you wonder why they was always fussing and fighting and all this other thing. And why his mom and dad always fuss and fight, because his mom and daddy did the same. I'm just saying. You never know how these lives are going to go, but I'm just saying. So think about it for a little bit, what I'm saying. Suspenseful. So we have to understand the magnitude of the love bomb or being blinded by love when it comes to generational curses, when it comes to our mothers and fathers not teaching us real love. That's where the problem starts to me. Maybe I disagree. What do you think? I don't think, and that's my personal opinion. Like I said, we can agree to disagree. That's fine. Let's keep it respectful. But I don't think the love started with just us. It had to come from our mother and father. Matter of fact, love should have been shown to us when we were in the womb of our mothers. See, you always wonder why babies be knowing certain things about their father. Their father was aggressive or hollering at the mother all the time. In the womb, you can do research on it. In the womb, I say it right. The baby is still, in tune with what's going on the outside. Same thing with us. Even as adults, so you can't just stay in your house 24/7. You have to be in tune in what's going on the outside. See, they got a lot of people or in your own neighborhood, maybe your next door neighbors, they not experiencing real love, especially when you're seeing the cops getting called over there, every weekend or every other weekend. Think about that. So it makes you wonder what's going on over there. You pray for them, you move, you know what I'm saying? And you move on. I mean, if you cool neighbors, maybe you go talk to them and see if you can, help out or something. But, you do what God tell you to do. But again, not experiencing real love from our parents can trick us with a love bomb. So we can get tricked by the enemy because we never experienced love. We don't know what love is. We've been getting fake love from our mama and daddy. So here it is. This new guy, this new woman shows up. You 18, 20 something years old. They show you just a little bit of something. She'll flash a couple hundreds, you know what I'm saying? Buy you a ring, whatever the case is. I'm talking about back in the 80s and 90s. I'm not even talking about an engagement. I'm talking about a promise ring. Remember they used to do promise rings all the time? Yeah, stuff like that. But even if you just coming up now, these people will do things and it's not real love. It's a love bomb. But let's get a little bit deeper into this. I don't want to hold up too much of your time. We almost done. That's not a long one. So being hit with a love bomb is like being hit with an IED. For y'all that was in the military, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But don't worry, I'm gonna break this down. So being hit with a love bomb is like being hit with an IED. What is an IED? I know you're like, son, what is that? Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. IED is an improvised explosive device used by the enemy in wars, but also used by enemies in spiritual wars. I added that second little part on there. See, when we was in Iraq, they had IEDs. They would bury them under the street in concrete. They would put them off in the grass. They would put them in homes, basically, and they would set them off with a garage door opener, with a cell phone, different things like that. Or sometimes, a remote control for a car, the ones with lock, unlock, they can set it off like that. But my point is, it was an improvised explosive device. See, the enemy, even in Iraq, and even in spiritual war, even if we're talking about narcissist abuse, follow me, they go try to hit you with an IED, an improvised explosive device, i.e. love bomb. So you got to realize this is spiritual warfare, right? How many of y'all agree that we've been involved or we still involved with spiritual warfare? You can say yes or no. See, you involved with a narcissist, or whether you're going through a divorce with a narcissist, or whether you have a child with a narcissist, whether you work with a narcissist, whether your mother a narcissist, whether a whole bunch of people in your family are narcissists, it doesn't matter. Your next door neighbor a narcissist. You see what I'm saying? The person you, the grocery store you love going to, they are narcissists. That's all spiritual warfare. It is. And that's different ways that they can hit you with love bombs, fake love. See, they only being nice to you when you come into the store because they want your money. They want your money. I don't know why I said that. I'm just saying they want your money. But in actuality, maybe they racist. Think about it. They got a lot of racists around here, and they don't mind, taking your money. But they hate you. They hate the ground you walk on. They hate the color of your skin. They don't like the way you talk because you're from the South. They don't like your accent. They don't like your beard. They don't like the hat you wear. They don't like the shades you put on. For y'all that's watching the Deion Sanders thing, they had a whole thing. It was hilarious. But anyway, they just don't like the car you drive. They don't like the woman you married to. They don't like that you're a Christ follower. They don't like that you talk about Jesus all the time. They don't like that you teaching other people about narcissist abuse. But they like for you to come into their stores, spend your money. So to me, that's still a love bomb because they being nice only to get something out of you, which is your money. But truth be told, if they was real, which a lot of them don't do, every now and then they'll slip. They'll go ahead and tell you they don't want you in their store. I mean, I'm just saying. Just think about what I'm saying. So we have to understand that a lot of times we in these abusive situations, we in these, situations where it's spiritual warfare. I deal with spiritual warfare still. It still happens. The enemy still go attack you. I'm not immune to this. You're not immune to getting attacked by the enemy. Just because we're not immune, don't mean we still can't fight. You know what I'm saying? You still got to fight, though. You still got to fight. Don't let the enemy win like that. Not around here. So a quick definition of improvise, and actually goes long, but I want to stop it. It says created and performed spontaneously. Improvise means it was created. So like I told you in Iraq, they created this bomb, placed it under the street, and performed spontaneously, meaning when they seen the Humvees and the Bradleys and the tanks or whatever coming down the street, it was a setup. So they knew at some point or some time they had to hit this button. Might not be a button like this, but you get what I'm saying. So they would have a lookout. They would have a person seeing. It's no different than narcissists. See, they have flying monkeys. They have enablers. So they have, that's good. This is really good. Think about what I'm saying. So they have flying monkeys. They have enablers that's on the lookout to see when you come. So when the enemy see us riding down in Iraq, or when the enemy see you coming down to your house, they jump out with the IED. And see, I know y'all thinking about just explosive, but let me break down IED a little bit further. So the IED in spiritual warfare could be the woman rushing up to you. Remember I said the enemy watching you. So she rushing up to you to tell you that your husband's sleeping around with other women. Now, you don't know this woman, never seen her before in your life. So she's hitting you with, it's not really a love bomb, but it's a bomb. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can call it a love bomb. But why is she really telling you? You have to wonder, why is she really telling you? Is she telling you this to help you? Or is she telling you this to hurt you? Think about what I'm saying. See, sometimes people will try to help you. I get it. But then sometimes people trying to hurt you. And that's where the IED comes into play. So they're really trying to hurt you. They really want to hurt you. They'll say things to get under your skin. They'll say things to get on your nerves. They'll say things to hurt you. They'll say things they know that you're not going to like. And narcissists do the same thing with their flying monkeys and enablers. They're going to hit you with the love bomb, and then you're going to be blinded by love and all these other things, and you're going to sit back and wonder and say, you'll tell everybody, oh, my wife, my life is so perfect. Everything is so good. It's so great. It's awesome. But then you have to understand that sometimes the lie detector determined. That's a lot of reason why I said it, because some people don't believe everything you see on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. When people talking about they so happy, only to find out a few years later they're going through a divorce. I'm just saying. You never know. I always say that you never know what's going on behind closed doors. Now, I don't really know what's going on. I'm not about to do a video about this. I don't know what's going on with Jeannie Ma and Jeezy, the rapper. They got married just 2 years ago. But Jeezy just filed for divorce. So on the outside looking in, through all the pictures and her just having a baby and all this stuff, you thinking everything is hunky-dory. Everything is great. Everything is going exceptionally well. But the man just filed for divorce. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know if he cheated. I don't know if she cheated. I don't even know that's part of the equation. Maybe they just grew apart. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, don't believe everything you see on these social media platforms and TV, thinking that everybody just got everything going together. Sometimes these people get together and they have what they call a soul tie, And that soul tie can be good or it can be evil. We already know if it's evil, how that plays out. Narcissist, But like I said, it's not a take on Nate's situation. I don't know the whole situation. Don't really know. I was listening to a lady talking about it. She was just giving her points and what she thought might be, but nobody really know until it comes out. But I'm not. I got a saying, that's rich people business. I'm not really worried about what they have going on. I mean, hey, they got a divorce. You don't want to see nobody get a divorce. I don't. But at the same time, maybe, just maybe that whole thing was a love bomb by either one. It could have been Jeannie Ma love bombing Jeezy, or it could have been Jeezy love bombing her, because 2 years is very, very quick. Just think about what I'm saying. It could have been a love bomb going on in there somewhere. Or maybe they was blinded by love because Jenny Ma had just went through a divorce with her husband, I think a few years before. And I don't know Jeezy. I don't know how long he had been, whatever. But you get what I'm saying? So who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We almost done. So blinded in the spirit means we cannot see the tricks and the schemes of the enemy because we blinded. I ain't talking about physical eyes. I'm talking about with our spiritual eyes. We are blinded. So when we blinded, I mean, we can't see in the spirit. When you blinded in the physical, maybe something in your eye, you got a bandana right, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? The enemy will try to do to blind you. But when you blinded in the spirit, the enemy is much easier for them to trick you because you can't see it coming. You won't notice the red flag sometime until it's too late. You won't notice the improvised explosive device until it's too late. You won't notice the love bomb until it's too late. You're going to be blinded by love, and the enemy knows this, and he's going to use that love blindness against you. See, when I put this here, I can't see anything. I just see red. Some of y'all need to see red because they got red flags all around you in certain relationships, whether it's personal or professional. Whether you've been love bombed or love blinded, you need to figure out that these red flags, like they say, they never gonna turn green. I don't care how much you wish and hope that they turn green. They not. Hey, my flag actually blowing. The fan blowing it. Like I'm outside, huh? I'm not outside. I'm in my office. But my point is, let me change this thing again. Hold on. My point is, these things happen and we don't really pay attention. We don't call out the red flags. We don't seek to get a better understanding of what is going on. And we have to understand what's going on to process. We need to process the love bond. We need to process the relationship. Whether it's your mother, your father, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, we need to be able to process the relationship, because if we don't, we end up in either an abusive situation, a narcissistic abusive situation, which that's worse, or we end up love blinded, or we end up with a love bomb. And I don't think we want any part of the four. I just say, let me put this flag down. Look who though blowing, huh? Look at that. Got a little air in here. I'm just saying. Hey, leave it to me to find something funny and something. But again, thank y'all for being here. If you're just coming in, hey, hit that like button. Please help your boy out, hit the like button. Share this video out. If you think people can hear, understand. I mean, not understand. See, if you think people can learn from these teachers, and maybe I got other videos that probably they can learn from, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you have friends and family that's going through things, and maybe this video can help them. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel, again, just go ahead and subscribe right now. It's real easy. Subscribe, turn on all notifications. That way you know when I'm going live. That way you know when I'm dropping a video throughout the day. That way you know when I'm dropping a premiere. Like, this is going to be premiere. So let's wrap this up. So too often we see narcissists love bomb themselves into situations. What I mean by that? I wrote that down. I just kind of made that up. But okay, let's read it again. Too often we see narcissists love bomb themselves into situations. What I mean is they trick you. So they get, okay, here's an example. Narcissist sees a rich woman, multi-millionaire. They follow them on social media. They begin to basically become a private investigator of knowing what they like, what they don't like, seeing what kind of food they eat, seeing the people that hang around, noticing the clubs they go to. They get it, they might do it for months. And what do? They show up at the club that they know they're gonna be at, because they didn't post it. Hey, I'm gonna be Friday, I'm gonna be at, club, the Bang Bang Room or whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be there at 9 p.m. performing. So they show up, they make themselves presentable, they show up in that place. And somehow, some way, they end up being in the presence of the person that they've been following and searching on social media for the last few months. And there's a connection that started. The person is attracted. They already know what the person like. They like the 6 foot something man or whatever, the muscular guy, the flashy guy. Guy got money. He got all that. But what they don't see the evilness in his heart. They don't see the deceit or the evilness in his mind. They don't see none of that. So they spark a conversation. Sparks fly a little bit. She's single. You know what I'm saying? She don't mind, mingling a little bit. Y'all know what I'm saying? Single, ready to mingle. So she go out and, you know what I'm saying? She got security. But she bring him up to the VIP. I'm making all this up as I'm talking to you. I ain't nothing pre-thought. I do this a lot. So she bring him up to the VIP. They further talk and exchange, different things and talk about different stuff. And he'll play like he don't know who she is. He just, I didn't know, I never seen you before. Like he don't know. And this could be the reverse for a woman doing it to a man, but I'm just using a man for example. So he play like he don't know who she is. Unless it's like, a well-known rapper, but you know what I'm saying? If she not, oh yeah, I never seen you. I just realized your beauty, heard you singing. Oh man, you're awesome. And they just talking the whole night. And then that goes on from maybe he don't get to go to her house that night, but they exchange phone number, they texting and talking, even though she's traveling. She started inviting him over because she got the money. She inviting him over to some of the trips. And then now he's in there. So he started the love bomb phase by doing all the research on this person. You see what I'm saying? So now he's in her midst. He's around her. And just like Urkel used to say, I'm weighing you down. So now he's beginning to wear her down. See, the mask ain't slipped yet because his agenda, he has an agenda. He has an ulterior motive. And that is to get with this woman. What does for her money? What does just to sleep with her? What does to tear her down? Or maybe it's all of them and then some. I don't know. But he plays the card smoothly. He gets with her. And then, a month or so go by, and 2 months, whatever. They didn't slept together. So now we got what we call a soul tie. I got a couple of videos on soul tie. Actually, I got another video coming up about soul ties as well. But my point is, not a soul tie is there. He has access to a house. And if he's a warlock or anything like that, he's planting little, crystals and stones and putting potions on her and trying to figure out, now she's trying to figure out why she fallen in love with this man so much. That's because this joker right here then casted love spells and all this other weird witchcraft and voodoo and warlock and sorcery and stuff on you. But it was a plan. It was an improvised plan, but it was a plan. It was a love bomb, but it was a love bomb. Now you get the full effect of the love bomb. So she was blinded because she hadn't been with somebody in a while. So she got hit with the love blind, but she also got hit with a love bomb because this fool was out to get her. Remember, the enemy comes to what? I know y'all probably typed it out right now. What? Steal. What's next? Kill and destroy, right? So it's no different in what this man, the story I'm telling you, what he's doing. He came to steal, kill, and destroy. His ulterior motive is to try to destroy this woman's reputation. His ulterior motive is maybe just to take naked pictures of her while she sleeps and then blackmail her. Think about how evil these people are. Blackmail her to get money so she won't. And what's crazy about this whole thing, if the guy would have just been real and not been narcissist or not had an ulterior motive, if you think about it, that woman would have probably was going to love him like for who he was. Because sometimes they don't care about, if you rich like them, they can support both of y'all. I'm just saying. So, what I'm saying, as long as you're doing something. So she probably would have, helped them out and did so they could have got married, had children, but that wasn't his plan. That wasn't his motive. He had ulterior motive. He wanted to do something different. He wanted to take news of her. He wanted to blackmail her. He wanted to kill, steal, and destroy. He wanted to destroy her he seen a light in her. It's like this ring light that's in front of me. He saw the light in this woman from research he did 4, 5, 6 months back. And now he put himself in a position or a situation where he can try to take her down. Ain't that evil? That's evil. But just saying. So when you think about love bomb, we almost done. Almost done. That's almost done. Almost done. So to me, when I'm thinking about a love bomb, I'm thinking about a trick or a lie. Think about that. Love bomb to me is basically a trick or a lie. Now, it might be a well-fabricated lie. It's going to be a snowball effect lie. I don't know, because they start off with little lies and it snowball and it gets bigger and bigger. But my point is, a love bomb to me is a trick or a lie. And these people are good at lying. They're very good at it. They're very good at tricking you. Look how many people didn't tricked around the world. The other night on my TikTok, I was talking about, how they got, there's no way I have a story and I'm right here in Houston, but my story can be similar to somebody over there in the UK or somebody over there in Australia or somebody over there in South America or somebody in Canada or somebody in Iceland or somebody in Africa or somebody, in Russia or Germany. Just think about what I'm saying. And I know y'all know that, but for the people that's new here, new subscribers, hey, thank you for being here. And also my VIPs, thank you for being a VIP. I will be dropping a video this week. I recorded in a couple of days. But anyway, so you have to understand that love bomb is a trick or a lie. Now VIPs know that. They follow me, here. They've been rocking with me for a while. So like I say, again, you can join the channel and become a VIP. You get little stars and it tell you, how many months you have and everything. And you get to see different stuff. But my point is, these people love to trick and lie to you. They love it. And that's what a love bomb is to me. They love tricking and lie to you. They love throwing you off course, throwing you off topic. Okay. Y'all enjoying this? Oh, y'all enjoying it? Hopefully y'all enjoying this. The thing is, it's not really about enjoying. It's about learning. Hopefully you was able to learn. So hopefully I was able to say something maybe you never heard before. Hey, go do your research on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it. Go do your research, read your Bible, take it to God, things like that. Let's get into our last Bible verse. It's not bad. It's 53 minutes. Not bad. 1 Corinthians 13:1. So now faith, hope, and love abide. These three, but the greatest of these is love. So without love in a relationship, any relationship, how can you continue to be in a relationship? I'm not even talking about husbands and wives. I'm talking about parents and children. How did relationships supposed to go? How is it supposed to prosper? How is it supposed to be great if there's no love in there? If you don't trust the person you with, how can you have love in there? If they started out with a love bomb or blinded you by love, let's go with the love. They started you out with a love bomb, which is a trick or a lie. And we couldn't figure it out. We figured it out later on. We noticed the red flags later. I'm going to turn this fan on more when I put my red flag, just let it blow in the wind. But the enemy is real crafty. They're real sneaky. One thing I know about. They love doing evil stuff. Okay. So I want you to understand and I want you to realize that sometimes the love bomb or the IED, like I broke down, or being blinded by love, can almost be one and the same. Almost. They're not one and the same. They're different ones, but they similar in nature. Love bomb is a trick. If you're blinded by love because they're trying to trick you, it's a trick. See what I'm saying? So hopefully, moving forward, your discernment and your faith, like I mentioned earlier, will be on another level, and you'll recognize the love bombs. You'll recognize the different things, things like that. I want to thank y'all for joining me for this premiere. I'm asking y'all to do one thing. I got a favor to ask. After this premiere ends, can you go down in the comment section, like the comment of the video, and leave some comments about this video if you liked it, if you loved it, if you want to see other videos like this about love bombing and different things. Do you like the premiere, setup? I'm not gonna do premieres all the time, but I am gonna do them sometime. But just go in there, and just write different comments. it helps out with the algorithm as well. So likes is one way to help out with the algorithm. Sharing it out is another way to help out with the algorithm. And then another thing is leaving comments, because the more comments you get on the video, YouTube again takes it and then they expand. Okay, they got 20 comments, so they go push it out to more people. So all these things that I'm telling you are free. Now, if you want to join the channel, that costs you a small fee, but everything else I just mentioned, the like, the share, and the comments, all free. Don't cost you nothing. A little time. Some of them y'all can do it real quick. Y'all type, 100 words a minute, so you can type up a whole comment and be out of there. You can like it, click, comment, share, and boom. Probably be done in about 3 minutes, if that. But thank y'all for being part of the channel. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the support of my family, my wife as well. And thank y'all for the prayers, you know what I'm saying? Because without prayer, I don't know where we would be. I don't know where any of us would be. Without Jesus, I don't know where. If he wouldn't have went and did what he did on the cross, I don't know where none of us would be. Let's think about that for a second. So with all the things we have going on, I still got to say thank you. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. I know it's a song, but it's true. You have to thank God for all he has done. Thank him for the house. Thank him for the lights, the cars, the Wi-Fi, the gas in your car, the money to put gas in your car. Thank you for the food. You might not have lamb chops and stuff in your refrigerator. I ain't even got lamb chops in my refrigerator. I'm just saying. But you have something in there. If you have chicken, just thank God for the chicken. If you're a vegan, thank God for being, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Still take time to thank God. Still take time to pray and worship. Please do that. But in closing, hey, thank y'all. We got to hit this before we get out of here. We got to hit it at least once. Hold on. Hey, one. Like I'm running in my chair. One. Hey, we gotta have fun out here sometime. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have fun sometime. But again, thank y'all, man, for being here. God bless each and every one of you. Y'all that's gonna be in the premiere. I don't know who all in here, but thank you for being in here. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing it out. And remember, I had a favor. Just after the video is over, go ahead and leave a couple comments on there if you don't mind. Or leave a comment, at least one comment if you don't mind. And I'll respond back to them. And again, thank you. God bless y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for being part of the channel. And don't forget to pray. Don't forget to worship God. And don't forget to tell other people about God. You see what I'm saying? So God bless you. God keep you. Let me play a little music before we get out of here. Y'all enjoying yourself? Y'all good? Y'all good? If y'all got any questions below, I'm going to play a little music and I can answer it in the chat. So I'm going to play music for about 2 minutes and I'm going to go ahead and sign out. And that's for your questions. So put 2 question marks in the front, 2 question marks in the back. If I see it, Shannon see it, or whoever in the chat, we'll try to answer those questions. So I'll play music for a couple minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. All right. God bless you. God keep you. And I'll see you next time. Let's see what music we got. What we got? Let me see. What we got over there? All right, y'all.